Hi everybody and welcome back to another Let's Play of the book Unwritten 2. Never played the first one. I think the first one's only for PC, I think it is.
I'm letting keep on playing. He still has some dragons to save and princesses to kill. Oh, I mean, vice versa, of course. And now Shieldhand's busy negotiating his bride with Bill, and I'm stuck down here. If only there was some way to pay them back.
Yeah, that reminds me. Last time we basically would, go and do that.
Usually citizens and visitors to the inn warm up by the fireplace on cold nights. Paper, wood, everything's here, except for someone looking to warm up.
Spell
A small fire spell, can't they? Igne Baxius Ignis Ferro.
Incendio.
Someone has put a bucket of water next to the fire pit. Security isn't normally a priority in Seastone, but with all these wooden houses, I'm glad to see an exception. The magic slate from Master Alistair. That golem idea is pretty good, I have to admit. This looks like a hatch. Hello?
Aloha.
Are you talking to the enemy?
Who are you?
Who are you?
My name is.
If you tell an agent of the government our real names, you'll endanger the entire organization.
What do you want to call us?
My name is John. No, Paul. Next to me is J-Star.
Your name is Paul? But you're a woman.
Gender is just one of the fictions indoctrinated by the patriarchal society.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
What are you protecting for?
What are you protesting about then?
We are protesting against exploitation, against discrimination, against poverty, and against the destruction of the environment.
Wow, those are all important issues. What do you plan on doing?
We're already doing something.
What's that?
We are demanding that things change.
We've made a petition.
And we're putting together a list of demands.
We're still working on the wording. Problems with the neutrality guidelines.
How far have you got?
Dear brothers, sisters in arms, other forms of resistance are available. Fellow countrymen, countrywomen, country transsexuals, country gender non-conformists.
Getting back to the whole making a change thing.
If you want to make a difference, you can write like on a piece of paper and pass it through the hatch. Then everyone will know you support our cause.
One of your people is in jail, right?
I talked to a prisoner in the upper town. He's one of yours, isn't he?
A victim of the state's power, our first martyr.
He's not dead. And if you got the cake, you'll be back with us soon.
Kate?
Who are you supporting in the election?
If you're for justice and change, you'll probably be voting for Archmage Alistair, right?
The election's a joke. One corrupt politician replacing another, and behind the scenes it's always the same people pulling the strings.
That may be true of the council leader, but the Archmage...
Big man has got them eating out their hands.
Exactly. The magic industrial multinational that was responsible for the war.
So you're entering your own candidate?
That's pure daft. There's no point. You're doing the only thing that will lead to success. Protesting.
What exactly are your demands?
Maybe I can pass on some of your demands to the Archmage, and we can see what can be done.
We demand that no one in Aventasia should ever be poorer than average.
Isn't that mathematically impossible?
Not at all. If every resident got exactly the same amount of gold, then no one is poorer than the average.
If everyone gets the same amount of gold without having to do anything for it, why would anyone bother to earn the gold in the first place?
Only someone who belongs to the rich elite can ask something like that.
Did you build that barricade?
Did you build the barricade?
Aye, that's right.
You like it?
Yeah, it's beautiful. But it kind of blocks the whole street, doesn't it?
We're going to drown you lot out till you give us what we want.
But the upper town is supplied by airships.
We won't move an inch until you stand starving and freezing before us.
But we've got plenty of food. And if my rabbit sheep didn't always take my bed, I wouldn't freeze either.
I told you it doesn't work like that.
We are protesting here, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I want to go to the lower town.
Everything all right in the lower town?
Couldn't be better. The fire of protest is stoking up hell. People are being drawn closer together by a common noble goal.
And because of the lack of space.
Wished. Why did you set up the barricade here and not at the gates? That would have given you loads of extra space.
And the inn would have been on our side too.
Our barricade is more visible this way. The elite should quake at the sight of our resolve.
I don't think they're doing that.
You're clearly trying to drive a wedge between us, agent. See? The fat cats are trying to sabotage us. Good. That's a good sign.
Let's be going.
May the protest never end.
I shouldn't just give the pin away. I might still need it later. The fire is warm. The houses in Seastone are pretty cramped together. And down there somewhere there's a city made of tents and boards. The Archmage is working hard to give people hope after the devastation of the war. He's unfair to me and pretends he isn't. I want... Hello, love.
Willy Bird!
And you're really going to vote for Van Burn?
Are you really sure you want to vote for Van Buren?
Little woman with big hair knows what, has lots of gold and lots of success.
And you believe that if she's elected, you'll get the same?
Sure, promise.
Fine. But I think the little guy is better off with Archmage Alistair.
Me not little. And when thou soon rich and powerful, little people shouldn't take away his money.
I used to go.
Before I became a mage, I worked in a dwarven inn in the White Bridge Mountains.
You have stupid boss too. I am not stupid. Thou always have to work much more than sloth.
That's because you're so clumsy. You do the same amount of work. I might even do a little bit more.
In too much work, no free time.
Bye, Bob.
Bye.
Hello, Slot.
Ah, Builder, greeting.
The part of our barrel plan work.
Who delivered the barrel without paying tax on it?
And that's supposed to cause him problems?
Mr. Shieldhand is arresting him right now. Oh, talking to him. Oh, something.
Those two don't particularly like each other, but they are dependent on the same people. They wouldn't. Flat.
Bash each other.
No.
Bite the hand that feeds.
Right.
Ah, if only I was there. Then I could make sure they played by the rules. See you, Slot.
So long.
Brady left his class. There's a mark. It says 2CL beside it. For most people, that's just a little sip. But for a rat, that's a fair amount of booze, I guess. Master Marcus and Bill eventually had enough of this strange role-playing apparatus. I thought Master Marcus had outgrown his love of fantasy worlds, but now this live role-play, I'm worried about him. Eventually, he might spend all of his time in his fantasy role-play world of bicycles, tax returns, microwaves, and branded soft drinks, and forget the real world entirely. Sheet of paper with lots of paragraphs in small type. It says, licensing law at the top. Rules for different drinking games, maybe.
What can I do for you?
Why can't I get my hands on a golem?
Where can I get a golem? Or do I have to build one myself?
Golems are very rare and expensive, but their construction isn't difficult in principle.
In principle,
The body of a golem is a kind of statue of stone, clay, or other inorganic materials. In order to bring the lifeless statue to life, a spell written in magic ink must be placed in its mouth.
and nobody knows this formula.
That is not correct. I know the spell.
But how? Ah, Master Alistair, you must have sensed that I need a golem to help me. The body should be easy enough to build, and you know the spell, so what's the problem?
The spell must be written in magic ink. Some of the ingredients are very rare.
Ah, piffle, I'm good at finding rare things.
So what do I need for the body?
What's the best way to go about building a golem's body?
A golem needs a torso of stone, clay, loam, or similar. It also needs strong arms in order to carry heavy weights.
And a couple of strong legs to move around on.
Correct. The head of a golem must be made of clay and needs a mouth in which command notes can be inserted.
That means I'll have to make the head myself. Unless I just happen to find a finished golem head lying around somewhere.
What do I need for the golem's
What's
body?
the best way to go about building a golem's body?
A golem needs a torso of stone, clay, loam, or similar. It also needs strong arms in order to carry heavy weights.
And a couple of strong legs to move around on.
Correct. The head of a golem must be made of clay and needs a mouth in which command notes can be inserted.
That means I'll have to make the head myself. Unless I just happen to find a finished golem head lying around somewhere.
What is this magic ink made of?
What ingredients are needed for this magic ink? Does it have to be brewed like a magic potion? Like circular 3 times to the left and then 4 quick turns to the right? I hope not.
No, a simple mixing of the ingredients is sufficient. However, precise quantities are crucial.
Okay. What are the ingredients?
Exactly 2 centimeters of crocodile tears, exactly 12 drops of dragon sweat, and exactly 1 teaspoon small ounces of salt.
What in the world is 12 teeth? And dragon sweat? It's kind of hard to make a dragon sweat.
Correct. Dragon sweat is very rare.
I'll think of something. Can you list the ingredients for me?
No problem. You can see the list by looking at me in the inventory.
What do you mean, looking at you in the inventory?
You'll know.
What's the best way to go about building a golem's body?
A golem needs a torso of stone, pebbles,
And a couple of strong legs.
coat that,
I might have some more questions for you later.
and I might answer.
Hello, Sloth.
Ah, Wilbur, greeting.
Do anything about golems?
If you're a mage, Sloth, do you know how to build golems?
I've never tried.
You have tried long time to build golems. Just too stupid.
That's completely untrue. That was just playing around.
So, I want to build a golem, and I know the right incantation.
Can you help me build one?
No. I don't want anything to do with it.
Please?
Wilbur,
Yes?
What are you whispering about? I don't like whispering behind my back.
sloth always eavesdrop.
Do you and Blow ever make secrets from others?
Do you and Blunt keep any secrets from each other?
Not particularly. I just don't like it when Blount fiddles about behind my back. It usually ends in catastrophe.
Maybe you're too hard on him.
He was going to juggle with kitchen knives this afternoon. I noticed just in time.
Wouldn't work.
No, it wouldn't. And they are my fingers too.
Sloth held Blount off. Sloth always annoyed.
With good reason. The pub, all this work, and on top of all that, I have to play babysitter. I lost track of time with all that ranting, and now I've missed the bakery. All your fault, Blount.
What did you want from the bakery?
The bakery up by the guardhouse? I go there myself. Which bakery do you usually go to? I like the one up by the guardhouse myself.
Oh, they have those wonderful chocolates. I treat myself to one or two every night.
You see, Sloth got fat.
First of all, that's not true. And secondly, it's Flab born of frustration because I have to put up with you.
See you, Sloth.
So long.
Right, so to do that, I need to get up to the main city somehow.
A small glass with a mark at the fire. Filled to the 2cl mark exactly. The fire is warm and bright. Friedhelm may have nibbled on it, but it's still very handy when I need to write something down. When Seastone was almost a ghost town at the end of the war, the rats were unable to find enough food. I helped them. We've been best friends ever since. But since Remy became head of intelligence, I don't see him as often as I used to. So he's doing a good job. At the moment, more people live outside the town than inside it. Most of them are refugees. There were days when the wagons were lined up nose back to bumper, and the road was full of them as far as the eye could see.
Right. Cannot remember how to get myself up there. But something to do with, I don't know. About something.
Yes.
I need clay. I need to go the lower town to get.
I need clay to mold something. There's lots of it just outside the town. Could you please let me through?
Aye. That would really suit you, wouldn't it?
Yes.
But we're not going to let you through.
Could you maybe pass me a lump of clay through the barricade then?
What do we get in return?
Are you doing deals with the enemy?
We don't make deals with dirty capitalists.
That's more like it.
If I had some clay, I could give you my
I
supply.
don't want the clay for myself. I want to use it to support your cause.
How's that?
I could create a guard portray your picture.
Well, I'm an artist, and I could build a sculpture in the upper town depicting your heroic protest.
Finally, someone who thinks for themselves. A grand statue that captures for eternity the protests of the simple people in a monumental way. That's exactly what we need. Show us the construction plans and some references. If we're satisfied, then you can produce a model. If we achieve a unanimous decision on the model at the general meeting, we'll supply you with the clay.
Great. But first I need a little bit of clay for something else.
Oh, for what?
I could strengthen the barricade with the clay.
If you give me just a few handfuls of clay, I could really improve the barricade.
Really?
Sure. I could spear the clay between the boards from here, and the sunlight would bake it hard as rock.
I think that sounds pretty good.
The barricade is stable enough already. The spirits of friendship built it, and the chains of suppression are holding it together.
But there are holes everywhere here, which need to be sealed. Magic could seep through the little gaps, or gas, or something like that.
Perhaps you're right. But I still don't trust you.
I want to use. I can glue.
I am one of you. This pin here should be proof enough.
In principle, well, perhaps you took it from one of our people under duress.
No?
Nope.
I,
Earned it, fair and square.
Fair and square.
I'm almost convinced. Show me our secret hand sign and we'll give you the clue.
Oh! Psst. I think I saw the town guard. Better not run now.
Right. Come back when the coast is clear.
The pin that was attached to X's jacket shows a black fist on a red background. There's no point until I know the secret hand signal. I'm running out of excuses. box full of old tools. Some sort of metal clamps, a hammer, some wire. Probably Bill uses this stuff to maintain his stand. I'll take the hammer. A hammer for hammering.
Can I use the hammers somewhere?
Bill also built the outhouse. Remy says he's rented this entire strip along the town wall. Maybe he couldn't bear the thought of leaving his stand unattended for a few minutes a day. There's a big padlock on the door. If I didn't know who the outhouse belonged to, I'd find that a tad strange. I bet you could pick up the key from Bill for a small fee. And now Shieldhand's busy negotiating his bribe with Bill, and I'm stuck down here. Most traders and all the nearby farmers sell their goods at the lower town's big market. But Bill claimed this spot here as it's the only place he can sneak in the upper town contraband using his crane. Normally, the town wakes at the crack of dawn. Then Bill is on the job, selling his goods until it gets dark. He works hard. But whether he'll open so early tomorrow morning, I just don't know. The barricade may keep most of his customers away. Just over a year ago when I stood in front of this gate for the first time, Mr. Shieldhand wouldn't let me into the upper town to see the Archmage. I had to earn the right to an audience first by becoming a mage.
I'm trying to remember.
The inn used to be here on the right, and on the left was Master Marcus's mage school. After the war, so many people came to the town that we needed a larger inn. Master Marcus was happy to sell his old mage school. Change is good, he told me. The first and most impressive barricade I've ever seen.
Ah, who's this guy?
That's the reporter who let the council leader dictate tomorrow's news to him. If I've ever seen a frustrated man,
You mean Fox?
Then it's him.
Excuse me, Mr. Fox.
Weathervane, right?
You know me?
The leader of the council asked me to have a snoop around in your past. Find some dirty laundry. Look, nothing.
My mage's cape is still brand new. I got it when I became a professor. You like it?
Very fetching. Why are you disturbing my quiet drink?
I have a couple of
Couple
questions.
questions.
A couple?
First, I saw you with the leader of the council up by the lottery.
I saw you up there at the lottery club. Council leader Van Buren was there too.
Not one of my greatest moments. Letting a politician tell me what I should write about.
So why do it then?
Can't be integrity. It's fantastic being able to influence so many people's opinions. What I write becomes a big issue of the day. No?
You don't seem very happy, Mr. Fox.
I get the feeling you're not very happy.
Really? Why shouldn't I be? I've always got enough liquor in my belly, and I've never earned as much gold as I have this past year. I spent it on women alcohol, and fast horses. I just frittered the rest away. I simply must be happy.
You're the editor of the Seastone Lookouts, right, Mr. Fox?
You're the editor of the Seastone Lookout, right, Mr.
Fox. Archibald Fox.
Your name is really Fox.
You got a problem with that?
Isn't that a little unimaginative? You are a fox, and your name is Fox.
That's just how it is.
Must get confusing with family gatherings.
Everyone's a critic nowadays.
What are you writing about at the moment, Mr. Fox?
What are you writing at the moment?
An article for tomorrow's edition. Pet dragon attacks on the rise. Child mould.
That's terrible. Is the child okay?
Don't worry. The kid is as made up as the problem with pet dragons. Dragons?
Then why are you writing about it?
In the obvious, the Archmage simply doesn't do enough about the pet dragon problem.
But I thought that there wasn't.
The leader of the council has now picked up the issue and has finally enacted a law strictly regulating keeping the pet dragons. Everyone wins. My newspaper, because it reported on this urgent problem first. The leader of the council, because she acted quickly and decisively. And the citizens, because they don't have to worry about pet dragons anymore. Are you worried about pet dragons?
Nope.
No?
You see, all thanks to Mrs. Van Buren.
No? Having a pet dragon would be awesome and epic.
I noticed that you're always drinking from that same glass.
So,
Shouldn't the glass eventually be empty?
it's a magic glass. Sloth came up with it. He didn't want to keep bringing me new glasses, and I didn't want to keep waiting for the next drink. So he magically connected the glass with one of the barrels behind the bar. Win-win situation.
I got a story for you.
I think I have a story. A real story.
Yeah?
As we speak, the captain of the town guard and a notorious merchant are negotiating bribes. What do you say to that?
I'm shocked.
No, seriously.
Bill
Bill
smuggled
smuggles
alcohol into the lower town.
bypassing customs. Mr. Shieldhand knows about it and wants to bribe you.
Well, let me explain.
Mr. Fox, you're a reporter. It's your duty to report on things like this. Do you know why you feel so lousy? Because you're a bloodhound. Fox. Because you're a blood fox. You don't want to just make up stories and have propaganda dictated to you. You want to investigate. You want to uncover. You want to expose.
Come and see how this old fox sorts things out.
Fabulous. There's just one problem. Those two are in the upper town and the gate is closed.
I'm a reporter. I can go anywhere.
There we go. There we go, guys. We are up back into the main town.
Nonsense. If I gave you a gold piece for every barrel, I'd only be making 6 gold pieces profit on 3 gold pieces outlay. I may as well pay tax.
I want my share. Nothing happens around here without my share.
Good evening, gentlemen.
I'm now into.
What's that I hear? Exorbitant prices being charged for alcohol, and this alcohol is being smuggled past customs into the lower town.
I was just in the process of clearing up the affair.
What do you want, Fox? Push off. We've got business to do.
That's why I'm here. I want to show my young friend over there how business is done in this town.
Exactly. That's why we
Well,
have
yeah.
rules, you know.
Well, according to the law, Bill would have to forego lots of money. Children will be out of a job and the living expense, and I will be worried about the alcohol supply chain. So what do you propose instead? I get my alcohol at a normal price now. No more daylight robbery for the others. Bill, you continue using your crane, saving you on customs. Our competent Captain Shield down there is then entitled to part of the savings. I save gold, you continue to earn more than you're entitled to, and Shieldon makes a bit on the side. We all win. How does that sound?
But
Sounds fair to me.
no.
Then we've got a deal. Come on, Shieldon. This is cause for celebration. You see, little Wilbur here could clearly see that the situation was unsustainable. An arrangement which made you money suddenly leaving you empty-handed. Can't have that.
Thank you, Weatherman. Perhaps I was wrong about you. Here, with this, you can get from the lower town to the upper town any time. You've earned it.
Thank you.
This is the world I helped build. Rather than toppling it, I've become one of its pillars. That's the reason I'm not happy.
Alright, bye, Mr. Fox. Bill?
Hello, Bill.
Wilbur,
What do you think of the loyalty?
What do you think of the lottery? Clever, ain't it? What do you mean?
well, you've got to give the rabble the feeling they could make it too, right?
Make what?
Becoming one of us. As long as everyone down there thinks their current situation is only a temporary condition on the way to fame and fortune, they leave us in peace.
But so much.
Yes, exactly, that's the spirit. Anyone can make it if they just try hard enough.
Mr. Shieldhan seems to have found about your smuggling.
I hear Mr. Shieldhan caught wind of you smuggling.
Someone must have given him a tip. He's not exactly the sharpest tool in the box.
You seem to be all too trusting.
Why are you telling me all this stuff? Think about customs, Mr. Shieldhan, the council leader.
You're one of us. You live in the upper town. You're a professor at the magic school. Hey, tell me, you must have really bled the archmage on that one, right? I mean, as the only available qualified mage. You probably get your weight in gold every month as compensation.
I get an apple, and I don't really like to talk about it much.
I understand. In the end, the others want their piece of the cake too.
So, you continue to avoid paying dirt.
So now you can just keep on smuggling your alcohol without worry.
Thanks to you. It was a mistake depriving Shieldhand of his cut. One hand washes the other, and in the end, everyone's got more gold in their pockets. The system works.
Can
you tell me how much? 20.
You're pretty good at numbers and measurements.
I'd say.
Can you tell me how much 12 is?
12 is a forgotten number, between 12 and 13. In the past, people counted more precisely, so there were a few extra numbers. 4 and 12, for example.
But I have to add exactly 12 drops of dragon sweat to a potion.
Oh, exactly 12. Well, that's something else completely. That's what mages always write if they don't really know themselves exactly how much of something they need. They don't want to admit it, and it sounds cleverer if they say exactly 12 rather than it doesn't really matter. But you should know that as a mage.
Now I do.
Do you have any crocodile tears?
Do you sell crocodile tears?
Can order them here in 3 days.
Ah,
That's too late.
Oh, the fine sir wants free overnight delivery, does he?
Do you have any crocodile
Do you
tears?
sell crocodile tears?
Can order them here in 3 days.
Ah, that's too late.
Oh, the fine sir wants free overnight delivery, does he?
Do you happen to sell dragon sweat?
Do you sell dragon sweat?
Dragon sweat, that's very expensive.
I was afraid of that, but I need it badly.
I mean expensive like I'll give you half of my kingdom and my prettiest daughter. Even you can't afford that.
Too bad. Do you sell
Drag,
I
I mean
do you sell
drag, I mean
I have to be going, Bill. See you next time.
here.
I was quite surprised when one morning suddenly the second tower appeared. The older folk remembered that it had once always been there, until one day it just disappeared. They didn't really pay much attention to it at first because the town housed the mage school. Magic stuff happens. But when it didn't return, they just forgot about it. The Archmage no longer lives alone in the tower. He has some family learning the art of magic there too. But it's difficult teaching adults magic. Their minds are less open and they're too stuck in the physical world, and they lack the imagination for magic. No, the next generation of real mages will be the young, trained by us in the school. In 10 years, the Mage Tower will be teeming with the school's finest. Hello? X?
Your jacket is still hanging.
Sloth, Dean's landlord, said you were arrested because you didn't want to let Mr. Shieldhand search you.
And why should I? I haven't done anything wrong. He knew I was one of the protesters. He just wanted an excuse to lock me up.
The protectors behind barricades said something about a hand.
If you're one of the protesters, then you have to know their secret hand signal, right?
Yeah.
Can you show it to me?
Ah, so you can tell them what it is.
No! I need it, and I'm one of you.
Then you must know the signal yourself.
Of course I do.
Yeah? Then do it for me. Do the secret signal.
You first.
No problem. But you first.
What's all that about?
I don't know if you're one of us. Besides, you've been in prison for quite a while, and maybe they brainwashed you.
All right. Now you. You are one of us.
The other person spoke about cake.
They were saying something about a cake at the barricade?
Yeah, great work. I wanted a file to free myself. What did those geniuses send me? A bloody chisel.
Well, it's the thought that counts.
Perhaps if they'd hidden a hammer in the cake as well? I shall be bringing that up at the next group meeting.
Hammer. Oh, I got a hammer. And I have the.
I need the chisel. Can you lend it to me?
What do you need it for?
Because I want to help you to escape.
Maybe I could use it to help you escape.
Doesn't sound bad. But how about you think up a plan first, and then I give you the chisel?
About the.
I want your chisel.
Yes.
I might have the right hammer for it.
Really? That'd be good.
Yes, but
I want to give it to you in return for the treasure.
I'll only give you the hammer if you give me the chisel.
Then you'll have a chisel and no hammer, and I'll have a hammer and no chisel.
I just wanted to check if you were paying attention. What type of hammer do you want?
Hey, what type of hammer? Just that hammer.
Oh, there's a whole range of them. I lived with the dwarves for a long time and learned quite a bit about hammer technology. You could have a dwarven steelhead hammer, a common roundhead hammer, a war hammer, an MC hammer,
A dwarven steelhead hammer?
yeah, left or right-handed.
I just want to knock a few stones out of the wall.
Under this wall? What kind of chisel have you got? When was it made? Oh, what type of alloy did they use?
I don't know.
Hammer and chisel have to be perfectly matched, you see. If they're not, well, things can get pretty ugly.
Really?
Am I correct, Spogs?
You see, if the metal used in the hammer and chisel aren't compatible, every blow could cause sparks.
So, I don't care.
Well, not even when the straw in your cell starts to burn.
Ah. But I don't know what kind of chisel it is.
That's why you should always work with professionals. Give me the chisel, and I'll look for the right hammer.
Ah, thanks.
Well then,
Thank you.
next,
Yes.
about your chisel,
Yes.
I might have the right hammer for it.
Really? That'd be good.
Yes, but first you have to lend me your chisel for a bit, and then I'll return it with the right type of hammer.
What if you don't? Perhaps the guard will catch you. Or you'll meet the love of your life while hammering and simply forget about me. Perhaps you'll be appointed god of thunder and sod off to Asgard.
Anything is possible, more or less, but I'll definitely bring you a perfectly matched hammer and chisel first.
Nah, too risky.
Stop.
I hope you're not about to damage town property.
Me? There is the thought.
That's good. Otherwise, I'll have to get up, go all the way over to where you are, and arrest you. Let's stare ourselves both in front of the town.
Darn it! Hello, God.
Mr. Professor,
I think the sounds is good. You do.
Do you think it's okay for you, as a captain of the city guard, to be taking bribes from a smuggler?
I don't know what you're talking about.
About your deal with Bill? Aha! He pays you not to look while he smuggles his alcohol past customs.
According to my information, the honourable traders of this town always pay the customs duty the town is due. But information to the contrary, well, of course, be followed up resolutely by the town guard. We advocate stringent investigation in the case of bribery offences. That's always been our motto.
Got to be going.
Yeah.
There are loads of election posters hanging here beside the paper. Death entered the election campaign last week. His slogans are death to all and death is the solution. What's this? Hey! Archmage Alistair's a traitor. He uses the artifact of divine faith for his own purposes rather than to help everyone. And here, friends of the Archmage claim he never served in the war and he was not born in Seastone. Those are lies! Yes? Me again.
Do the secret thing.
Fine.
Darn it. I thought the game would actually do it for me. Alright, here we go.
Hi. Spot on. I guess you're the loud one of us.
Right, so technically it's like that, and then the one next by that, so like, that's like the third row.
Yeah. Take these. You can hang them up in the upper end. Yeah. Crystal clear as well.
Thank you.
May this clod of pure earth serve the good cause.
The thing makes a good fireplace. And the boards.
Oh, there we
I
go.
hope that different posters from the protesters. Some denounce the council leader's policies, saying she only represents the interests of the rich and powerful. I guess if you protest a decent reason they may have nibbled on it, but and how exactly is they keep. Ooh. never really been interested in magic duels, and even if I had, it wouldn't be right to attack the town guard. There, the chocolate sloth was talking about in the shop window. 2 sea stone small ounces of indulgence per chocolate, with and without alcohol. Almost every house.
Oh yeah, I need Jimmy, don't I?
In the lower town, things look different. Many residents just tip their effluence into the street and trust that it will somehow make its way below.
Wait, was it Jimmy?
Bill's delivery is finally arrived. I wonder if this box is supposed to move. I've heard of trunks with hundreds of legs, but this looks like a normal packing crate. This crate is moving.
It's all right. That's... Stop it! Stop! Stay put! Outrageous! Just you wait.
What was that? Absolute bonkers. Hello, Bill.
Hello, Bill again.
Wilbur.
What the heck was that running away from us?
That thing running about over there, what is it?
A darn scam, that's what it is. They won't get a penny out of me sending me such a wild thing.
Yes, but what exactly is it?
A piss pot. Sounded like a good idea. We equip piss pots with legs. You don't do the walking when it's time to empty your bladder. But why the devil give a pot legs that means he scurries about like a boar on fire?
I have to
How's
go.
it going, Bill? See you next time.
Here.
The troll just downed tools and called it a day. I should bring that up at the next staff meeting. Ew, the bucket is filled with some kind of mucus. Half water, half troll spit, I bet. No wonder the floor isn't clean. Maybe I can train the plant not to eat the students. If not, I'll train the students to eat the plant. Should be easy to find enough soot for the ink here. Yep, lots of soot. Now I just have to figure out the right amount. If I have to mix some magic ink, this is certainly the best place to do it. Right then. How should my golem look? Oh yeah, that's the way I like it. Do it. The eyes, yeah. Oh, the nose. That's tricky. And of course, not to forget the mouth opening. That's it. Perfect. Should Blocky and Van Buren manage to fire me, I think I'll turn sculptor or golem head designer. Oh, come on. How am I supposed to add exactly 1 teaspoon small ounce of soot to the pan when I don't have the proper counterweight? According to the recipe, I have to add exactly 1 teaspoon small ounce of soot to the ink. And I'm not sure that this is 1 teaspoon small ounce. No, water may be part of crocodile tears, but it's not an ingredient in the potion itself. Ah! Once I have, it's done well by me. Crocodile tears. Unfortunately, all of the liquid is evaporated. All that remains is a white powder, like salt. All that's... According to the... Oh, come on. Unfortunately. A scale. Unfortunately. I've got a class tomorrow morning. I should prepare for it. Blocky has forbidden me from using magic in class, but how can I inspire my students without magic? As soon as I have time, I might see if some of these books actually belong in the library. Then again, I'd say they're more likely notes from former teachers and learning materials. And what's this? Oh, a class photograph. For a while, photography was very fashionable. A sorcerer unveiled these little devices which could take detailed pictures of the real world. However, it turned out that small demons inside the cameras were responsible for painting
Small
the pictures.
demons?
They
Like
stole
little
a piece
floppy.
of soul from those photographs. Photography quickly went out of fashion. One of the first clues that the graduating class of... I never thought that magic could be so complicated. For me, it was always quite natural. The first time I took my wand in my hand, I felt it. The magic surrounded me and pulsed through me. Everything added up. I feel really worn down today. I'd love to go to my nice warm room and see my cozy soft bed, but that could be a complete disaster. If something were to happen to the Archmage just because I caught 40 winks, no, completely out of the question. I'm not sure who that is, or what. Maybe it was a pupil who asked their teacher too many difficult questions, imprisoned there as a warning to others. Probably very effective, but not exactly motivating. Randy hinted that I should have a look around in there. Something about the headmaster, that's for sure. The door's bound to be locked. Wonder if I can crack it. The door handles look like stupid ears. That was either a coincidence or a silly designer.
Oi,
I heard
Nah!
You, look,
and here. And who are you calling stupid?
Why does everything in this world have to be to speak?
you can hear and speak.
Certainly.
Why? I mean, why must everything be alive?
How could I hear the access code if I didn't have any ears? And how could I tell you the code is wrong if I didn't have a mouth? Hmm?
You have a good point. I need to go into the room, please.
I teach at this school and I'd like to get into the staff room.
What is that code?
Code?
I'm starting to get the feeling that someone's deliberately putting obstacles in my way.
It's called life.
No, I mean, that quite literally, it's like there's someone out there, somewhere, with nothing better to do than think up one problem after another for me to solve. There's no other explanation.
I don't know the code.
I don't think I know the code.
No entry without the code.
Presumably the headmaster just forgot to tell me.
No entry without the code.
I
I have to get that code somehow. I have to go.
I have to go. I have something to do down in the town.
I don't care. I'm just a door.
Might be the magic slate.
What can I do for you?
Darn it, you don't know.
I might have some more questions for you later.
And I might answer.
Right, I can't do that yet because I need to get rid of him. Oh, I see you there.
Empty boxes and packaging. I can't see anything that in. Hey, what do we have here? Pretty good runner. Hey, take it easy. I mean you no harm. Don't jump. I'll stop here, okay? Why are you running away from me? I just want to talk to you. I could use some strong legs. Not for me, of course. I'm satisfied with my extremities. But for others. No, I'll back up a step. I bet it would be strong enough to carry the golem. But the poor little thing seems to be more than confused. I'm afraid it'll jump if I get too close. If only I knew what his problem is, maybe I could talk to him. If only I... Hey, take it easy. I mean you no harm. Don't jump. I'll stop here, okay? Hey, don't jump. Every day you can hear the people down there making music. Hey, I bet it would be strong enough to carry the... My golem's head would have to be... I bet it would be strong enough to carry the...
Yes.
I need a code for the staff room
I
door.
feel the door to the staff room can only be opened with a code.
That is correct.
I never received the code.
That too is correct. I thought it would be a waste of energy giving you the code and then having to change it again once you are no longer a teacher at this school. But you can go into the staff room again tomorrow morning, as soon as I've opened the door.
But must be going.
Goodbye.
Darn it.
Hello, Bob.
Willie,
Bob, what did you have to tell me?
I want a...
You're whispering and...
If we talk now, does not hear us.
Oh, just stop whispering behind my...
Okay, sorry. What non-alcoholic drink is a fun?
Oh, no. You might have tricked me with alcohol once, but never again.
So Blood got you blasted.
Just get exhausted from itsy-bitsy sibble of alcohol. Stuff like little girl with pigtails.
I have alcohol intolerance, or perhaps an allergy.
Bye, Blood.
But
Hello, Sloth.
Ah,
About Bill and Mr. Shorthand.
About the whole bringing down Bill thing,
yeah.
I'm afraid it didn't quite work. Sorry.
I wasn't exactly full of hope. And even if Bill did get his knuckles wrapped, someone else would have come and taken his place. It's the system that doesn't work.
broken.
The merchants are all in cahoots and fix the prices among themselves.
See you, Sloth.
So long.
I don't need to talk to Sloth at the moment. I bet it would be strong enough to carry the golem. But the poor little things, if only I knew what his problem.
I can't seem to get this. Oh, hello, Timmy.
Hi, Timmy. What are you doing here? I want to know what's going on. All the rats have orders from my uncle except for me. I want to help too.
I'm not sure.
I understand that you want to help and have a real soft spot for little heroes. But you're not the strongest and your health isn't best. The Archmage staying in power is much more important to the small and the weak than anyone else. We would be the first to suffer under the council leader if she won. You'd be right there. I'm trying to build a golem, and I have to get into the staff room somehow. I could find a way into the staff room. There are lots of secret tunnels and passages under the town. One of them is sure to lead there.
Told me you're often ill.
When I first heard of you, they said you were very sick. I was often ill during the war, and hungry. Never had enough to eat until you came and helped us. Of course. Seemed like the thing to do. Not for everyone. Some people treat us like vermin. Some people don't like it that Uncle Remy works for the Archmage and gets paid for it. But he doesn't even keep the gold for himself. He shares it between the whole family. And it's a big family.
About that stuff.
About the staff room, Yes. I need to get in there. But I need your help. Could you look through the notes on the headmaster's desk? He's a stickler for order, and I'm sure he'll have the door code written down somewhere. Why do you need to get into the staff room? The headmaster was acting strange and was hiding something in a drawer. I want to know what he's up to. Perhaps it's a bomb. Maybe. We need to find out what exactly. But you're too small to open the drawer. That's why I need the code. Got it.
I gotta go. Will you try to get into the staff room? Tell me about the...
Tell me about the tunnels that run under the town.
Some of the tunnels are old sewage pipes. There are also lots of caves and old vaults down there.
Vaults?
Even some holes and crevices that rats don't dare crawl in. Some say there's a dark force.
That sounds ominous.
Never seen anything myself, but I'm more worried about the zombies. They're spreading.
Zombies in Seastone Stewards.
Zombies?
Yes, there are. But Uncle Remy says sooner or later an apprentice hero will go down into the sewage system and take on the zombies.
Remy looks tired.
I spoke to your uncle. He looks tired.
He works too much. Ethel says that too. He doesn't eat enough and hardly sleeps anymore. He says, I can sleep when we rebuild the country.
You shouldn't overdo it. He'll be no help if he collapses.
That's why we have to help him. He won't have to do everything on his own if you and me pitch in.
Okay, you try and get into the staff room, then we'll meet back here, okay?
Be careful.
Who was that?
Hopefully that all goes well. Randy would never forgive me if something happened to Timmy, and I'd never, ever forgive myself. You're back. What did you find out?
Lots of documents full of lists and numbers. Nothing suspicious. But I did find an entry titled door with 4 numbers underneath. 4, 60, 9, 41. I wrote them down for you.
Alright, thank you, Timmy.
You did great. These numbers are sure to be the code for the door. Thanks for your help.
Well, if you need my help again, you know where to find me.
Would you like to come with me? Maybe I can use this partner somewhere.
Wow! Yes, please!
I wonder if Sloth would help me with the golem if I got him some chocolates. There, the chocolate Sloth was talking about in the shop window. 2 sea stone small ounces of indulgence per chocolate, with and without alcohol. Hey, Timmy, do you think we could find a way to the bakery through the sewers?
Of course I can.
And maybe you could borrow a chocolate?
No. But I can steal one.
I don't know. I don't want to incite you to do something illegal.
It's not against the law for rats to steal food. It's expected of us.
Really?
You ever heard of a rat being thrown into jail for food theft?
Nope.
Yeah, true. Off you go then. Hopefully it'll work. There's Timmy. He's inside. Looks like he can only carry one chocolate at a time.
Red?
A red one.
He understood me. He has the red rat chocolate and he's heading up. What's he up to now?
Wilbur,
Ah, there you are.
the chocolate. Catch.
Now it's your turn.
No need. Well, how did I do?
Good job, Timmy.
Alright. Let's see if I got the right one. Because I always get mixed up. So I think I might got the wrong one, or I might got the right one. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Yeah, because it was either the red one or the white one. I can't remember which one it was. Yeah, I played this before, like once, on my first like actually, yeah, this is my second time.
Look, I got you a chocolate.
Ah, well, the thought was there, but those are the wrong ones. The red ones contain alcohol.
Darn it!
Oh, mate, not tired.
I'm afraid that's true. I only eat the blue ones without alcohol.
Thought
Oh
so.
well, I meant well. The red rat chocolate from the bakery. I'd like to eat it myself, but I don't think that would help things.
Darn it, I'm gonna have to go back. Blue ones I need. Blue. Blue. Blue, 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 blue. Blue, 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 blue. Sorry if I'm just keep saying the same thing, because I'm basically trying to remember myself. Blue, 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 blue. Here we go again, Timmy.
Another chocolate. A blue one this time.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, the game did it.
There we go. Up onto the roof.
Catch.
Good work.
Good work, Timmy.
Unless I talk to him, better. Hello, Sloth.
Ah, Wilbur. Greeting.
Look, I got you a chocolate.
Ah, well, the thought was there, but those are the wrong ones. The red ones contain alcohol.
Alcohol.
Oh well.
I got you the blue
Look,
one.
I got you a chocolate.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you. Mmm, fantastic.
See? That's the way mages help one another. One wants a chocolate after closing, the other needs help with the golem.
I'm sorry, Wilbur. I can't help you, even if I wanted to. I haven't kept a single part.
Wilbur.
Not that again. And no, I won't put my hands over my ears.
I brought another, your favorite.
Here, another one of your favorite chocolates.
Oh, you're a real friend. Mm. Oh,
Ha! It just said the red one. Yes.
My pleasure. See you, Sloth.
so long.
Hello, Glove.
Wilbur.
Can you just tell me?
What did you want to tell me, Glove?
No, Sloth eavesdropping. I say nothing while Sloth listening.
Huh. I'm not going to...
Bye, Glove.
Bye.
I don't need to talk. Look, I got you a chocolate.
Ah, well,
Oh,
I'm afraid...
Oh well.
Well, yeah. Technically,
I can feel Timmy in my hat. Tickles a bit.
yeah. Technically, yeah. That's a working process. I'll leave this episode here. If you guys have enjoyed this episode of the Buff on Unwritten Tales 2, please like and subscribe. And yeah, if you haven't already, go and go on. I'll see you guys on the next episode. I'll leave you here, saving and leaving right now. That's my alarm, so I was set it up. So yeah, see you guys on the next episode of the book, the Unwritten Tales 2.